Hey, what's good, y'all? This is Raina here. Thank you for visiting my channel, Subconscious Truth. This reading is for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, and the energy surrounding y'all is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a little bit of air, I see, and fire, right? So that's in Libra. I see Libra, and I see Sag, yeah. So to get right in the reading, it looks like there's something has come to an end. Something has come to an end. Something has come to a closure. Um, Something that you thought was gonna bring you happiness. You know, something that you thought was gonna bring you complete happiness, blissful, emotional fulfillment. Maybe a nice little family. Finally, you wished and dreamed of this nice family. There's unconditional love there. Everything is peachy and creamy. Or this job, you thought like it was the dream job. uh, you know you just thought something was gonna bring emotional fulfillment, for everyone and everybody. But that has come to an end. It could have been more of a fantasy. you know it could have been something you idolized, like you had uh this dream you was fixated on, or um, just something that just made you happy. Even as a child, we hold on to these dreams because we don't like our circumstances. So we hold on to these dreams, and once we get in, become an adult, it's like finally we could try to make it happen, but we still have that thought as a child, and um, we don't know the practical way of doing it. We just have that imagination, and we sometimes forget to ground it and look at things in a practical way and see things for both sides, duality, and a sense of duality, and we only see it in a one-dimensional way. And I kind of feel like that's what this Ten of Cups was like. It was a dream you held on to. Nobody could tell you nothing, and maybe it was something that you held on to from as a child, or um, but it was just an imagination. It was a dream. It was your hopes and wishes. But it's kind of coming to an end. It's coming to an end. And what influenced this ending was a King of Cups. So, I mean, you could have been dealing with Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Horizon. And maybe they were very toxic. Maybe you started to see their toxic ways. Maybe they're emotionally manipulative. Maybe they wasn't very emotionally stable. But you probably saw the potential in this person, or this person came to you like that. Maybe you thought that they could give you that emotional support, you know, um, but it just quite didn't work out that way. Um, this person could have been abusive too when he got drunk, or she got drunk, just very toxic. Um, some of you were in a situation where, yeah, you had a dream, you had this vision, you had this fantasy, right? It's like you had an emotional void. And when you got in a situation, you thought it was gonna give you this Ten of Cups, this blissful and this blissful feeling, feeling complete, right? But I kind of feel like some of you kind of figured out like this is not what it is. And this is not what it is. Um, you have come to terms that you have to be your own emotional support. You have to get your emotions together, and that nobody else could do it for you. So I kind of feel like that's why you ended this relationship, or this job, or this dream, because at this point in time you realize, like, only you can bring emotional stability and to yourself or to the people around you. You know what I mean? This could also be with your creativity, your imagination, and putting it into materializing it. And maybe some of you come to the terms that you're not. Maybe letting it go is best for some of you. Maybe you have come to terms with reality and realize that you have to let this dream or this imagination or this creativity, this creative project that you had in mind, maybe it's time to let it go. You know, and that's for some of you. But some of y'all, I feel like y'all have grown mature, emotionally mature. Yeah, like y'all emotionally matured. You know what I mean? Maybe, for the fellas, some of y'all are ready for a family. Some of y'all are ready for a family because y'all have emotionally matured. And for, for both female and male, y'all just emotionally matured. And y'all not dealing with this fantasy bullshit no more. It's kind of like you got the picture, I'm ending this. I don't, you feel like, that you don't need this to make you feel fulfilled. Like, this TV um, world. Like, you know how they have shows where you have the wife, the husband, the kids, the house, the car, the job. Yeah, that's complete bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all realizing that. And what's challenging y'all is the Three of Cups. Um, maybe it's challenging. Obstacle is letting these people go. You know what I mean? Letting these people go from your past. Letting um, people you grew up with, people in your family. You have to emotionally detach from these people. You know what I mean? At this point, you are emotionally mature enough to let them go. And that could be challenging. Because we hold on to these people emotionally. We have these emotional bonds with people. Whether, toxic or not, we hold on to them. So it could have been somebody from your past that you wanted this, you and this person was going through something emotionally, and it was just spiritually, I was connected to fill that emotional void in, and now you don't need them or they don't need you. So it's like it's coming to an end. Right now, you're emotionally matured. You know what I'm saying? Where you can handle your emotions by yourself. So it's like you may need to let this person go, this place go, this job go, this fantasy go. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. Because you could be in this cycle where you always get into these uh, toxic emotional um, situations with people. You don't have a secure attachment with the people. It's like you have these fantasies that oh, you could be with this person. Like, your fantasy runs wild, and you already thinking ahead, like, oh, I could be with this person, but you don't even know shit about them. And it's just like you just going off emotions, and emotions is just up in the air. It's never is. You just see good. You just see what you want to see. And I kind of feel like most of y'all have come out of that fantasy world. But the obstacle is letting go of these people from the past. Or even finding a new emotional support group or friends that are also emotionally stable. Or, you know what I'm saying? Because with the Judgment card, you need to release. Release the past. Release the traumas. Release the pain. Release the hurt. Release this fantasy again. The Judgment. So somebody could be coming back, or, and maybe time to make a decision. Um, and I feel like you're mature enough to make it. You know what I mean? But again, I feel like it's time to end it. You know, because it could even be something from your childhood. You held on to this fantasy because maybe you didn't like how your family were. was, and you always said, I don't care, I'm gonna get this. This is how my family's gonna go. This ain't gonna happen to my family when I have my family. And then you ended up repeating the cycle, or something happened and it didn't go as planned. To it didn't go as the way you wanted it to go. So it's kind of like you need to free yourself from all of this shit. You need to free yourself from this fantasy. Free yourself from this fantasy and wake up. You need a spiritual. You need to wake up. You need to gain consciousness, because this is from your emotional body. Like it's just, I feel like it's something that was a void that needed to be filled, and it's probably some type of conditioning, and you have taken on, or some type of emotional pattern you have taken on, and it doesn't serve you anymore. So you have to let go of the people from your past. You have to detach from them in a healthy emotional way, because that's what judgment is. These people could be coming back, these feelings could be coming back. You have to detach from it, but in a healthy way. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to let these people go. Trust me, when one door closes, the next one will open. You will find a new group of people that will match your energy if you vibrate from a higher, high vibration. So it's time to, even judging yourself, like, forgive yourself, love yourself, forgive yourself, show yourself unconditional love. Especially being in this, what influenced this was you being emotionally mature. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't feel like, if you had to end something, it's okay. You know what I mean? You did what was best for you and the other person. For some of y'all, hey, y'all do have a blissful, y'all in a blissful moment where there is marriage, there is a stable, stability when it comes to emotions between you and your partner. And there is celebration for some of y'all, but for most of y'all have to go through this emotional, uh, emotional breakthrough. Like, you have to free yourself from these toxic old emotional patterns that you have, because that's why you keep attracting these type of people, attracting these type of experience. But I feel like it's come to an end because you emotionally matured. And again, when the Fool card comes, it's a new day, new new energy. So once y'all free yourself, find forgiveness for you and that other person, or free yourself from those conditionings. Come to an understanding. It's time to embark on a new journey. You know, um, Maybe go into something that's not familiar. Um, Take risk. But be mindful of your past. Not saying to forget about your past, but be mindful. But free yourself. Free. Both those cards are saying free. Free yourself. And live to your fullest. Live your true dreams, not what was conditioned, not what's passed down and was tradition. Live out your live out your dreams according to your journey. You know, Definitely use your intuition, but make sure you're not projecting and it's actually your intuition. So this is for fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sag. Uh, Thanks for visiting my channel, Subconscious Truth. I hope this resonates with some. Peace.